Ooh. Yes. That was non-specific. Look at these comments.
I don't think anybody wants.
I'm so disappointed in Destiny. He usually makes sense, but he's low-key victim blaming right now and taking all responsibility off men. Sad. Never let him think again. What's he talking ab? Destiny definitely did a bit of True. We were rooting for you. Is he for real? Setting boundaries is a game being played. I love her. How do you stay this calm? Death. This man needs to be on a watch list. Bro, Jesus. This just caused so much anger in my soul. TikTok lets you reply to these as a TikTok? But why did he touch her? I don't even know what we talk about in this.
Wants to be a. I don't think anybody wants to be a.
Sure. Probably some people do.
I think it's the
some people want to rape. Okay, let's be real.
Of
girls not willing to be upfront with what they want at the beginning of an encounter. I would say for women, if you don't feel like you
Okay, I feel like I gave two sides to that answer. Okay.
Say no in the moment, I would say put off like new sexual experiences until you feel like you can do that.
So yesterday I told you and Charlie that I was in Malibu on a date, and I said, I think you want to stop to try and kiss me, and I don't want to kiss you. And he's like, no, I'm not going to try and kiss you. And then we stopped, and he still tried to kiss me and got physical with me. And your guys' response was, well, now you planted it in his head, and he's going to think he thinks it's a game.
Because of how the culture exists right now, a girl might say, I've had a girl say this to me, where it was like, okay, we can do this, but we're not going to do anything sexual. Like something like that. And it ends up being like, the fact that they even brought it up means that it might be something that they want to entertain in the future, but there's kind of like a weird game being played.
But even when I verbally say no, you guys are pointing to like the larger culture and saying like, well, there's these games being played. What autonomy do I have in that?
I mean, all you can do is like, you assert verbally, then you assert physically, and then if they keep pushing, then you walk away. That's all you can do, right?
I'm still trying to pinpoint exactly what your advice is to women, because I saw in a panel you were saying if a woman's not capable of verbally, and you specifically said verbally asserting a boundary, she should not be having casual sex. But now you're expecting women to not just be able to verbally assert their boundaries, but be comfortable in a situation where they're now being like physically dominated to now activate their fight or flight, which is a way higher demand than just saying, I don't have sex tonight, which a lot of women do. And like you said, guys keep pushing.
Okay, well, what's the alternative?
Putting more onus on men.
Really? We've been telling men don't do this for a long time. Why would you send a woman?
To say no, to not go to bars.
Yeah, but they don't. Right now, the cultural conditioning is that like it's expected for a woman to freeze up and just get.
So do you agree then that your advice of women should be better at verbalizing no is like insufficient?
Just verbalizing is not enough sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you have to like physically assert a boundary too, sure.
If that's how most are taking place, women are already like suggesting implicitly or explicitly that they don't have sex, and it reaches the point where they then have to push it, then I don't think that's ignorance on the guy's part.
Well, it feels like you guys are like really obsessed with like, I want the guy to be like.
I feel like there was another response before that. Jesus.
So let's say I'm the perfect.
Is this clip champing?
And asserting boundaries verbally. Like I say, before I even go to a guy's house, I don't want to go to your house because I don't want you to think I'm having sex with you. He's like, no, we can just chill and watch a movie. And then we go and we continue to drink. What? What's so funny?
Why the fuck would you drink this much around a new person? That's so stupid.
Evil. He is evil. He doesn't.
No, but he might be evil a little bit, but you're also really retarded.
But don't just say that all you're asking is to verbally assert a boundary. You're also saying keep counting your drinks. Don't go to a guy's house. Always have this like force shield around you.
Do you think it's really that insane to tell somebody like, hey, if you're around a new person, you probably shouldn't consume like an inordinate amount of drugs?
So I'm saying you make women look like idiots when you say we just can't verbalize a boundary.
You're telling me that you can't say no to a drink?
We have to treat guys like bears and cavemen who are going to try to rape us at every turn. Don't accept the drink from him. Don't go over to his house. Don't do all these things, which is fine. You can advise that, but don't say then that the guy is devoid of malice.
I don't think anybody wants to be a...
Brutal. That's a brutal clipping. Let's go to a more honest interlocutor now, Mr. Girl. Why did he touch her?